Slim Down, we started the 5-day Slim Down Kickstart in January 2024. So we've had a little bit of experience. We've had quite a few people having amazing results so far. So we know that it works now. We definitely know that it works. Every 3 weeks, we start a new kickstart. So we call it Slim Down Beyond because, of course, it doesn't last for just 5 days. The 5 days is a kickstart. It's just a start, the beginning. We have a whole program in place for everyone to continue on because people have been on. Because I think that there's many ways that we can reduce some weight if we work on it. But the maintenance is really something that's the achievement. That's the real achievement, really, because everybody can drop a few kilos, but keeping them off, I think, is the incredible achievement, because we want to have a program that is sustainable and that is fun, that is simple. And also, of course, we have the community that supports the program. So we have a whole booklet here. It's got about 30 pages of information here now, and it's got all the protocol, the food list. It explains everything, how we work on the program. And you can find this booklet inside our group, because we have a separate group for our people on the program. And yeah, you are invited because you are here. Hey, we started, as I said, in January 2024, on the 8th of January, and we did a 5-day kickstart. So why we call it 5-day kickstart, as I just said before, it's a kickstart. It's a way to start, and it's a little bit more restrictive in the food choice. You will see when you look at, there's 3 pages of food. There's lots of food that you can eat. There's 3 pages in the booklet, but at the moment, with the 5-day kickstart, we do not even have fruit. We don't have grains. So that way we can really kickstart and find, have the great results. The average on the 5 days, the average have lost around the 2 kilos. Some people 3 kilos. Yeah. So we've had that results in just 5 days, 5 pounds, really, like when you talk in pounds, it sounds bigger, but 5 day, 5 pounds. So it's really good. And that's pretty much the average. And then after the 5 days, of course, we don't stop. We're still here. We're still contacting each other, participating in the group, and we're continuing. There's another section that has a little bit of extra food for you. It's called the Slim Down Beyond section. And then this one, we added a little bit of nice food that you can have. So, but you'll find everything inside the booklets in our group. I think we'll pass it over to Heather. Heather, can you explain a little bit the way that program works?
Yes, thank you, Marie-France. So it is, as Marie-France has mentioned, we've had some great results. And first of all, that all started off with Marie-France and I experimenting on ourselves, because other things that we used to do didn't work anymore. It seems that when you get to a certain age, things that you could once do just stop working. And so we had to relook at some things. And so that's kind of how the program evolved from there. Well, one of the points I just want to make aware for everybody is that this is not a program where that we count calories. Definitely something that you'll notice as you've looked through the booklet. And if you haven't looked through it, grab that, because that's your how-to guide for the foreseeable future. So we're not weighing things, we're not counting calories. There are a little bit of a guideline around portion control. However, when we're eating, we're eating. I just really want to put that out there, that the foods that are on that list, that we enjoy them, we eat them in abundance. We're not depriving ourselves and having just, a little bit of lettuce and a a little bit of protein. That's not the idea behind this. We want to eat a variety of the foods that we're allowed to eat, because that all works with our microbiome. And I'll get into the microbiome in a little bit, because it's really exciting when it comes to weight loss. But a variety of foods actually feed the microbiome as well. So that actually increases our results that we'll get. So just wanted to make that point. And then, so obviously, as Marie-France said, a component of this is fasting. And the reason that we included that was because there's so many benefits for fasting. And, you know, like, it was something that was kind of in the background for me for many years, until I actually tried it. And then I started to get the results, and I was like, okay, wow. And now I can't get enough information about fasting, because it is such an amazing thing, a tool that we can use that's free. We can all do it ourselves, and it has some amazing results on the body. And so if you're new to fasting and you look at the program and it's saying you've got to fast for 16 hours, and you might think, you know, how am I going to go that long without food? We encourage you to just trust your body and listen to your body as well, though, because it's quite amazing what we can do when we actually try, even if it's something we've never done before. And the fasting is like anything, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But if you're just getting started and you just find the whole 16 hours daunting, then anything from 12 hours onwards is fasting. So we encourage you to obviously do as much as you can to get maximum benefit. But if you want to sort of get started gradually, well, then that's totally fine as well. You know, just push out your breakfast an hour later than what you would normally have, and then the next day see if you can push it a bit further. That's the way that you actually build up, so that you get to that point where that you can do it. Like some of us that have been doing it for a while, we look at the clock and we're like, I was supposed to eat an hour ago. Oh well, you know. Really how it does become. And if you're just brand new to this, you might think, oh yeah, how is that possible? But it is, again, it's just practice, and the body adapts, because we're so used to just eating. And, you know, we might look at the clock and go, oh, it's 12 o'clock. This is when I have lunch all the time, not actually considering whether we're hungry or not. It's just that, oh, I always have lunch at 12 o'clock. So it's a lot of this is, you know, mindset. Karen is a great one on our mindset around the program. But it's changing habits and just being aware of these patterns that we've gotten ourselves into that may not be serving us. And so it's, you know, shifting things up and trying something new and different, and then you will get the results, because the fasting is very healing for the body. It actually, when there's no food coming in, guess where your body's getting the energy? It's getting it from that stored fat, those areas maybe that we look in the mirror and we're not happy about. That's where fasting comes in and starts using that for energy. So, you know, I think that's brilliant how the body works.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting a little bit excited about the fasting.
Yeah, I can hear that. That's good. Yes.
So that's number one, our secret weapon with the program. Number two is the supplements. I really do believe that the supplements make a huge difference to the success of the program, because we're giving the body the nutrition that it needs, and we're also really looking at our gut health. And gut health is really, really important when it comes to weight loss. Gut health is really important when it comes to cravings. They say that the gut is the second brain, and it's that second brain that's telling you, oh, you need to have a sugar hit this afternoon at 3 o'clock, because, you know, that's how you get through the day. So if you can actually replenish and repopulate your microbiome, then you're going to find your cravings stop, the things that you think about eating change. It really is quite amazing. And of course, in all of that, your digestion is working very efficiently. You can eliminate stuff that needs to be eliminated. And so that's why we've selected the products that we have to go along with the program. So our new mineral product is called Spectramax, and this is minerals on steroids, basically. It's a very exciting product. So it's got 74, tastes delicious, and you can actually taste, like when you have have a shot of it, you can taste that it's got lots of great stuff in it because it's thick and it's rich and it tastes delicious. It's got 74 trace minerals, 40 fruits and vegetables, vitamin D, B12, folate, and vitamin C. And so when we look at this product, it really covers our minerals, our phyto greens, our phyto reds, and it's also supportive for the liver health as well. So it is a broad spectrum product, and we're actually suggesting that you take this one perhaps with your first meal, like with food is a good way of having it. So in saying that, to actually break the fast, you can break your fast. So the first, when it's time to start eating, you could actually start with our pre and probiotic, which is another one of the products that we're going to suggest with the program. Now, the benefit of actually breaking our fast with this is that it's giving food immediately to that microbiome. So the microbiome has been doing its own thing unassisted while we've been fasting, and then breaking the fast with the pre and probiotic immediately gives that some food and support, and so it can, replenish and regrow. Now, the pre and probiotic, of course, helps with the body to absorb things better. It strengthens the gut barrier. So it's and it's got lots of great fibre in there that are fermented fibres. Like fermented foods are so good for the gut. So it also helps to make you feel fuller for longer, and it stimulates the natural GLP-1 hormone that's actually in our gut. So others, you've heard of products that do that, and there's unfortunately, lots of drugs out there on the market that people are taking to stimulate that with lots of terrible side effects. So this is a natural product that stimulates the production of GLP-1. This is our pre and probiotic, right? And so it's got lots of great things in there to actually feed and support the microbiome. The other product that we're adding, of course, is our Sisel Gut Essentials digestive enzymes. Now, digestive enzymes are so good for the digestion and actually assisting the breakdown and the nutrient absorption into our system so that we get more out of the food we're eating, and our body is able to break down those things so much easier for maximum absorption. It's got some great ingredients in it. Again, papaya extract. Now, that is amazing for digestion, and especially for people that are very health compromised. Eating lots of papaya, as an example, is a great thing to do for your whole system. So the fact that that's in it. And it also has an ingredient in it, which this is amazing, I feel, for people that know about heavy metals and how they accumulate in the body. There is an ingredient in this digestive enzyme product that escorts heavy metals out of the system.
Yeah.
Read between the lines. So before they can do any damage to the body, it's got ginger in it, which is, we know ginger is so great. It soothes, it relieves discomfort. So anyone that's having any bloating issues or digestive related issues, the combination of the digestive enzymes and the pre and probiotics are just going to be so good for the whole digestive system, so good for our weight loss, because once our gut is working properly, then we can release weight. Everything works so much better. Our health improves. We have more energy. And I'll stop raving about how great these products are now. The science and the research is there to know that these are some incredible products.